think that I don't need soft skill training. मैं क्या करूँगा?
Who those people who actually need the soft skill training? Again, the question comes, how? How do soft skill training impact the career progress? I with me and you. Welcome, Akriti Jain, another new podcast of non-verbal communication. Here we talk about what non-verbal communication is and how important is it into our daily lives. So we welcome you, Akriti Jain, into this podcast.
Thank you so much for the lovely opportunity to be here on I with me and you. And you're doing a phenomenal job with the kind of people you're calling from all industries and bringing such important topics to your viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, Akriti, can you just narrate to me who exactly needs soft skill training and what are the industries those need those people, means the soft skill trained people?
That's a brilliant question, Shraboni ma'am. So, a lot of people think that I don't need soft skill training. मैं क्या करूँगा? What will I do after doing this? So, I divided into three very important categories. Number one is students, because they are going to appear for so many interviews. They're going to appear for, these public speeches, debates, all of these. Number two is working professionals, because they're suddenly going out in a world of unknown and they need to work with team members, they need to work with colleagues who they've never met, so a lot of new people around them. And number three, very important, is women who are restarting their career. So as women, sometimes because of the marital bliss or the maternity bliss, they often have to take some time off from work, and when they're going back to work they feel very underconfident because they've missed out on a lot that's happening. So again, soft skill helps them to build themselves up and get that renewed sense of confidence again. Coming to what industries are these trained soft skill trained people are needed. So number one is anyone who's going into sales, because if you are going into sales you need to communicate well, you need to interact well as persuade people. So there's persuasion skills, there's negotiation skills, which is again involved. So people who are going for a career in sales and marketing. Number two, people who are going in hospitality related fields. So for example, hotel management trainees or graduates, they need again communication skills, and soft skill training is very important.
Okay.
Number three, people who are going for the aviation industry, again the way they communicate, the way they present themselves is again very important. So these are the three primary industries, but apart from that, I mean, if you're a business owner, then also you need some really good soft skills, because I know so many people who are very good with their business ideas and the business pitches. Their products and services are top notch. However, they fail to communicate and pitch themselves in a very good manner, which does not lead them to becoming a brand very soon.
Now coming to brand, we always talk of brand, right? But when you have already said who those people who actually need the soft skill training. Again, the question comes, how? How do soft skill training impact the career progress?
Again, a very important question. So at every level you need soft skill training. When you're trying to get into a particular industry, a particular institute, a college, or any other company, so dream institute or dream organization, soft skills is what you need, because interview is the step one, or there are also some complex selection procedures like group discussions, written ability tests. So there's so many these tests which again test your communication, your presentation skills. Number two, when you are in that boat, when you've gotten into a mid journey, now for a lot of working professionals, they find it very difficult to move on to the next step. So, not being able to get promoted, if they're trying in multiple companies, but their resumes are not standing out. So, again, how to draft them, how to bring in the writing skills, and how to align your spoken skills with your resumes. That is where, again, mid career, you need soft skills. For students, when they're going out to give speeches, when they're going out on excursions, student exchange opportunities, it's very important. And for women who are restarting their career, again, when they are in the office, now they have to build a lot of relationship, a lot of networking in order to get there. So that is what soft skills again helps with. Now coming towards when you're at the top of the ladder, you're at the peak of your career. So leadership coaching comes in over there. So how do leaders need to behave with the team? So team management, workplace etiquette, then leadership coaching as to how leaders can manage the team in such a way that the work done is also effective, it's giving good results, as well as they feel like they belong there. They the other team members are also a part of the organization. So all that, so at every step of your career, for further career advancement, you definitely need soft skills.
Okay, this is a vast subject, I think. The more we are discussing on
Right.
soft skill training, it's going deep, deep, deep inside. So much of it is there. So, Akriti, I think you are giving the viewers also wonderful, that particular pathway. You're showing the pathway. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't think so. It is you are totally not clear in your mind. Today, whatever I'm getting from you, uh, total clearance. I feel, yes, this is what we need to know. Now we can understand the deficiencies. You work with that also. Means you note on a person and you identify that accordingly as per the body language what the things are going to be. That means it's a totally training. It is the mind and the body you will do. How exactly it goes on?
So
The concept.
definitely, I always say that soft skills is a science as well as an art. Now,
Okay.
science, because what color are you wearing? That also conveys something to your audience. So why do we always say we need to dress up for? You need to dress up according to the occasion. You can't be overdressed. You can't be too simple. So that's because that conveys a certain message. So there's a science behind that. But an art, because whether you're able to dress yourself correctly or not, whether you're able to pick up the right thing or not. So, along with science, you also need the art of dressing properly. So, that itself is, again, as I always say, it's a mix of science and art.
Which is a non-verbal communication. Is this part we can say like that?
Of course. So, any message you're trying to put across without using any words is non-verbal communication.
It can be the dressing part also, the way we are
Right.
sitting, we are standing.
Right. So sometimes it's like, you can't wear a red pantsuit in an interview because red shows like a lot of power. So are you trying to show that I am the one who's standing out and I am powerful in a room full of superiors? So a lot of people find this very controversial because it's my personal choice to wear red or to wear green or to wear white. But according to personal choice, you always have to dress according to the occasion and what kind of message do you want to put across. So we always think of wearing subtle shades, subdued shades. So that gives out a message that you're subdued and you're trying to know more, because what is the significance of subtle colors?
Yes, on the submissive note, is totally means very appealing. We can, I feel there's a lot of balance we get.
Absolutely. It also, on a subtle color, when you put something else, that flourishes more. So you become more absorbent as a person. You become more observant as a person, where you are ready and open to take others' inputs also into consideration.
That should be a body language too.
Yes,
On the
of
receiving
course.
side.
On the receiving side. So when you are talking to someone, you're not supposed to point your fingers. Dining etiquette is so important because when you're eating and you're talking with the spoon and fork in your hand. So if I'm talking to you like this, would
A
you?
lot of movement we
There's a
see
lot of
that way.
movement, and your eyes are going on my hands, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. There's a lot of movement we are seeing.
Yeah, but it's not going on what I'm saying. So we are not being able to establish a good eye contact. Now, if I shake hands with you and I shake hands like this,
Okay.
we are not looking at each other.
So we are focusing on the hands.
We are focusing on the hand. So where is the connection going to come from? Now just try, look at me and just shake hands. See, can you feel?
So we're having the eye contact.
We are having the eye contact, and you will feel like talking to me.
Yeah, I'm passing that information. Then I'm on the
Right.
receiving end. You are also on the receiving. Means we are giving, exchanging our energies.
Right. If in most of the cases, if we just shake hands while looking at hands,
Like this.
you'll just say hello and you'll move on. But if you're looking at each other, you will be forced to ask, how are you doing? How was your day? What do you think? Did you find Coldplay concert tickets? Anything to
The
break
communication
the ice.
continues
The
after that.
communication continues. So that's like a very good icebreaker. So again, there was no communication while we shook hands, but that's a non-verbal communication cue that you're giving to someone.
Right. So this is also very important. Means we just shake hand and we just move on. So much again deep into this also. How we are shaking our hands. Is it
Yes.
that we have the grip is very equally important?
Absolutely. So if I just shake hands with you like this, now the viewers can see on camera that this looks so weak. But if I am holding your hand like this and it's a firm handshake,
Okay.
it just gives a lot more power. The idea of power, the idea of
Means I'm
confidence.
ready. You are also
Yes,
ready.
yes, absolutely. You are ready and you're confident for that. And if your hands are sweaty, that just shows that you're nervous. Apart from the unhygienic factor, it just shows that you're nervous. So it happens with me a lot during interviews. So when I'm on the other side, today I'm on the other
Other
side where
side
I
today.
am being interviewed, but generally when I'm on the other side and I'm interviewing others, that's when some candidates walk up to me and they're like, "It was an honor to be with you," and their palms are sweaty,
But they're
and
nervous.
I can't tell you. Apart from the fact that I feel very embarrassed, it just shows that how nervous the poor person has been throughout the process. So even if they have shown me an ounce of confidence at some point of time, but when they shake their hands while leaving, I do figure out that they have been nervous. Or even if their hands are cold or very cold, it's generally because someone is very nervous. So
Okay, that is reflected through your palms when you shake hands.
yes, absolutely, it is reflected. Most of the people who are speaking on screen, you will see that they maintain something called this
The
posture.
mudra.
Yes, this is called the steeple. So when someone is walking on stage without a cordless mic, without a mic, or with a cordless mic, you will see most of the times they're doing this. It just gives them a lot of energy, and it will always help you to keep your shoulders wide, which is again very important.
Yes, it is.
See, you
Yeah,
automatically
I
make
just
your
hold on this and then our shoulders are,
your shoulders
roll
are
back, we say.
rolled back. So that automatically happens. You don't have to continuously remind yourself that I need to keep my back straight, I need to keep my shoulders wide. When you maintain this posture, it happens very automatically. So this is again another non-verbal cue. The kind of gestures. Now, when someone is talking to you and you're just like, if you don't like something and you're just rolling your eyes at them, it shows that you've ticked them off, right?
Okay, yeah, it does, it does. We say,
So
okay, fine, we make our eyes move and all that.
absolutely. So that's again another non-verbal
Non-verbal
communication.
communication.
So you need to make sure that we are very much in control of your expressions. And when nothing else do you know what works?
When it works.
When nothing else works.
Non-verbal, it
Yeah, so
works.
when in non-verbal communication, when everything fails, just supposed to smile. It fixes a lot of things. So when you have no idea about what to say,
Just to keep a smile on your face.
just keep a smile on your face and maintain very good eye contact. The person will automatically fill in the blanks. That if
Okay,
you're
that is
like,
checking into your loop, which we say.
yes,
You're already into my energy.
yes. And plus, a lot of people tell me that they feel very nervous when they're talking in an interview or when they're talking, on stage. So it's something very simple. If you smile, there's a scientific reason again. It relaxes your muscles and nerves. You will automatically start feeling calm. So it's very simple. Obviously, if you're talking on something serious, you just can't be sitting there and smiling.
No, that is not
But
possible. It depends on the
situation.
totally.
But whenever you are feeling nervous and you try to deliver a message with a smile, it makes a lot of difference.
But it does, because at the moment you have told me, I'm just sitting like this with my shoulders rolled back. Yeah, a lot of difference. I'm getting that feeling. Yes, I can. It's everything's possible.
Right. So again, I can and I'm in control
Everything's,
of my
I'm
emotions.
control of my emotions, feelings, and everything. Of my
Yes.
energies also.
Yes.
In that case, Akriti, why is there non-verbal communication so much attached to the automotive part also, the automation industry we talk about, and to this AI world too? How much it is connected?
So, see, whatever I spoke to you today, uh, it is all about how personally and how much in a human manner can you present yourself.
Yes.
I have not spoken about content at all.
No, that's the
So
thing.
what does any AI tool, let's say Chat GPT, does? What does Chat GPT do? It'll probably give you a very good presentation. It'll probably generate a very good reel. It will probably generate very good, beautiful images, right?
Absolutely.
But would you want to, when you want your picture, you will have to get one clicked, be it on a phone or a camera, right?
Right.
So if I am, just telling someone, I'm giving notes, that take these notes and learn how to talk and eat, would the notes be able to tell the person where to pause?
Not at all.
Would the notes be able to show them that, this is an eye roll and this is not what you're supposed to do? Would the notes be able to tell that person that you're not sitting straight at the moment? So the current generative AI that we have has nothing to do with soft skills. In fact, hard skills can be compensated, but soft skills cannot be compensated using any form of AI that currently exists in the market.
There is a role of automation, has no role in soft skill training.
Absolutely not. It is definitely an aid. It can help you with the content. It can help you. Now, suppose you're going to deliver a speech on stage. All right. So, ChatGPT can give you the content, but delivery has to be done by you, right?
Yeah, I had
You have
to
to speak.
say,
How is AI going to help you with that?
ultimately, I am the main medium through which the things will come out. The output end should be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a question I had in my mind. I thought I'll be asking this because I feel the viewers will have a better picture on this.
Soft skills rather humanizes the process that is being automated by AI to add
Okay.
the human element.
Mhm.
Now, for example, if today, let's say someone wants to sell a car, okay, you receive a catalog, 15 lakh, suppose you want to buy a 15 lakhs car.
Mhm.
You get a catalog. The catalog has beautiful details about the car. Now, for example, you get a very high resolution video which displays all the features of the car. You're very happy with it. Are you ready to make, just by looking at that catalog and video, will you purchase a 15 lakh car?
Not at all. I have to go and visit. I have to check it personally.
Let's say you don't have the car in real. Okay, they set up a simulation where you experience how the car will be when you drive. But once you do that, after that, will you buy a 15 lakh car?
No, for me, if you ask me, I will go personally. I want to feel the car. I want to see the car.
So these are the
And
three.
then I'll get
These
it.
are the three things that AI can do to sell a car. But when you go to see a car, you want a salesperson to talk to you, to
Yeah, I
tell
do
you,
want that.
what will you do with your old car, to tell you that what is the difference between the old car you are driving and the current car you are driving.
The technicality is all the details, whatever is needed.
You have read all the technicalities.
Okay, that's fine.
You know the difference between the two, but you want someone to explain it. Now, the
Okay.
salesperson is lousy. He doesn't give you a good explanation. Though you've received a high resolution video, a very detailed catalog, you've experienced the simulation, yet are you ready to make the purchase?
No, I need to get all the details. The satisfaction level has to be achieved.
So you're looking for personalized delivery of the content.
Ekdam, totally.
You want someone smart who comes and tells you, tuck, 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 ma'am, this is what you'll get. This is how you should do. It looks so good with you sitting in the car.
Yeah.
You want that.
I want that feel, when I go and buy something, that feel should be there. I'm getting attached to that particular object.
Object through the human.
Through the human. Okay. Object through the human.
So then again, it depends on how the salesperson is persuading you, how the salesperson is conveying the message to you, and the salesperson will change his or her pitch according to the client they have. Now, suppose there's someone who's moving from a 25 lakhs car to a 15 lakh car, they will pitch to them in a different. ये secondary car के लिए बहुत अच्छा है. This is very good for a secondary car. But if there's someone who's moving from a 7-8 lakhs wala car to a 15 lakh car, this is a premium car. This is great. So ChatGPT will give that pitch to the salesman. But when you are not satisfied after reading and viewing the video and experiencing the simulation, that's when the role of the salesperson comes in. That's where the role of communication and the human angle comes in. So human beings are still looking for human communication, which has to be conveyed to you through another human being. So yes, the content can be given by AI. The experience can be made much more fruitful, much more impressive through AI. But finally, you need the human touch, you need that personal touch. And that has to be spontaneous. That has to be done in a non negotiable manner. And that needs to be very, very crisp. So that's when a human being comes and talks to you.
Yeah, because I'm going to judge from my angle. I cannot tell about others, but I think that's a normal side what I'm saying. Whatever you question me. So yeah, I would have done that because without that personal touch, nothing can be achieved. That
Once you walk into a store, you definitely want a better experience.
way. That we knew. We knew
Experience
that.
is created by human beings, not AI.
That's true. That means you can talk of role of personality development also when the salesperson comes and talks to us.
Definitely.
So it is that the soft skill training to cover this personality development part also with the etiquette training and everything.
Definitely. I mean, in today's time, it's very important for the corporate employees because they are facing difficulties in going and having a dinner with some high profile clients
Mhm.
or high profile guests because something as simple as, which hand to hold a spoon and a fork in, they don't know. They're confused. How to place the napkin, where to place the napkin on the table, they're confused. So they ultimately say, no, like, if there is a boss or a manager, you take the clients out, I'll not go for dinner. So they have to stay back and they have to miss out on the important conversations that are going on because they are feeling underconfident because of certain things that they don't know related to etiquette, related to soft skills. Again, another very important is networking skills. People are so scared of going out and networking with others because I am not good with talking to new people.
Okay, that
Now,
comfort zone is missing.
that comfort zone. So if you're confident about yourself, you will go and talk with new people, right? If you have a business and you are not ready to go and talk to new people, what do you think will happen? Will it keep increasing or will it stagnate?
Will not be possible at all.
So let me give you an example. Let's say Shark Tank. Before Shark Tank, did you know who Aman Gupta was?
No,
Only after he appeared on Shark Tank did you come to know, oh, this is the man who runs boat, the company,
absolutely.
right? So again, he had to train himself to bring himself on screen, sit in front of thousands of camera, put his views and opinions out there for the public to consume. Only when he was okay with that, so they trained themselves a lot. If you look at each one of those sharks in the first season and in the latest season,
A lot of
there's
differences
a lot of
there.
difference.
We increase our vibration gradually, and that is what we emit.
Right.
And because viewers are there to watch, they are the person who are absorbing. So if that increases, their frequency also increases. Now the benchmark is set.
Right. So the vibrations that you're talking about, the vibration exudes confidence.
Okay.
If you look at, let's say, if you look at Aman Gupta in the first season,
Hmm.
his opinions or the way he puts out comments, they're not at all polished. But they caused a lot of controversy. But when it came to the next season and the next season, he automatically started putting them across in a more non-controversial ways. So somewhere they had to train themselves to do that.
The same things are put forward, but in a different manner.
Yes,
Acceptance is there.
definitely.
Wow, that's it. So etiquette building, personal development, lot of things are covered in soft skill training. I feel this is a very compact discussion we had, and uh, I think the viewers will also get a very good view and the knowledge of what Akriti has given. I hope it will help them a lot. So, thank you, Akriti, and thank you, viewers. Please subscribe and give your valuable comments for this particular soft skill session so that we can work on this more. So, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much.
It was an absolute honor to be here.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you.